Hello folks and welcome back to Communist Sweden. We are playing Hearts of Iron, and of course we are in the 1950s because, as has been clarified by my wonderful subscribers, apparently the game doesn't end really either until the 1st of January 1945, or until a war with at least three major states in it, and we do have a bunch of major states in the war between the Allies and the Comintern here. You can see the list of majors here. We've got the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, Second Brazilian Republic, Republic of Spain, Japan, China, Italian People's Republic, France, us, Communist States of America, China, Canada, and the British Raj. And of course, we shall be nuking quite a lot of things this time as we are building up. There's one thing in particular I really want to do, because it gives me an achievement, and that is to nuke Denmark. And Denmark is still around, even though we made them surrender. They're in Iceland and in Greenland here, and I'll get mere plutonium if I nuke them, so that would be quite fun. A lot of people have also been saying nuke London, invade Great Britain, and that's what I'm trying to do, but the thing is just, the Americans, they have a massive air force, and they're stationing most of their planes over in the UK, which means that, yeah, look at that, they could have up to 52,000 airplanes. And it's just going to be hard to have air superiority in the region. Someone also suggested I invade Ireland and then somehow defeat the UK over here, and then cross the strait. But the thing is, this is not actually a strait, as in, like, you can't just walk over. You actually have to assign ships and convoys and things. And we still don't have naval supremacy yet. I mean, sure, we've sunk a lot of shit over here, but we have to really pound them to make sure that they don't have anything left. And of course, we've produced some rockets over here, so we're gonna assign it to bomb England. Apparently, I'm getting a much lower frame rate when I go into air mode thing, whatever. Yes, but we're gonna bomb the English to dust. There we go. It seems like we have a plan set up. Does it say Chile is gonna do it? I have my doubts about it. Yeah, Chile wants to invade Dublin there. Alright, let's see that happen. And over here in the Pacific, we finally see some plans forming up. Again, it seems like Chile is trying to do stuff. At least someone's trying to do stuff. That's good. And someone's gonna do an invasion from Palau, which we hold. Holy shit, we actually lost a battle. That's a first. We lost a heavy cruiser, but that's fine, I guess. We've been sinking so many of theirs. Alright, I had to retreat my tactical bombers over to Stockholm here, because they were bombing the English Channel, but we had like 1,000 of them, and suddenly they just decided to move their air force in, the Americans that is, and it just went shabizzles, you know, just blew up in our face. So yeah, until yeah, and our navy, yeah, I don't know, I really don't know what to do right now. It's kind of annoying, the British, but again, I'll probably have to nuke Denmark for fun. See, someone in the comment section also told me that when I hover over this military factory thing, or the factory thing, that it's an estimation of civilian factories, and that honestly makes no sense, because actually it says estimated number of military factories. So there you go. No offense to you personally, but I just feel like I had to show that off. Americans keep trying to land everywhere, and some British too. Just foolish. Haven't they learned anything? They should have. Oh, here we go. I think the Chinese Civil War is on. People's Republic of China declared war on China. Now, let's actually see factions. They have no factions. They're out of a faction. Hopefully, we'll be able to have a victory for the communists and have them on our side, because it'd just be annoying to have a bunch of Chinese divisions annoying us on this front as well. We'll send some lend-lease to China, and we'll send them some modern tanks, some good infantry equipment, the good number of 42 KPs, or terrängbil M42 KP. I don't know how like how to actually pronounce that. Of course, I know the letters and numbers in Swedish because, you know, I'm Swedish, but I'm just thinking if they call it something else. Advanced artillery, and I think that should be it. I mean, we could send them some fighters and shit, but you know what? Maybe we should send them some jet fighters, although I need them myself. Oh shit, here we go. China has joined the Comintern, and thus all of the crap is, or all hell is about to break loose. Although we have our strategic and other bombers over here, so we might be able to nuke China into submission. Oh hey, we actually have an animation for the rockets that we're sending over into England here. It seems to be rather odd. I think it's kind of broken there, to be honest. But oh well. Mao is calling us in, but I feel like he should call in the Soviet Union, and then we'll see. Yeah, they're fighting the rest of the guys, so we'll join the Chinese. Not that we'll do much though. Maybe I should stop boosting communist popularity in this other China. Oh, Yugoslavia joins, of course, because we have a puppet. Alright, so China just joined the Allies, and now this is a mess. But hopefully we'll win on this front. It shouldn't be too difficult. My worry is just that the Americans are going to land all of their crap over here. And that pling sound was the sound of someone trying to contact me and annoy me, but I shall continue to try to destroy the Danes, because, you know, they are the focus of this war. Look, I'm really sorry, China. I know, I should prioritize the Danes, but if you're too much of a threat, and even though we're winning, I feel like this had to be done, right? This totally had to be done. It's not like we're killing millions of innocent people for nothing. Let's actually speed that down and watch the destruction of Nanjing. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh my god, we did it. We turned Tibet communist. Look at that. I wouldn't mind playing as this country. This seems pretty nice. Let's do a non-aggression pact. Try to get them on our side, improve relations as well. And yeah, that's amazing. I actually love the name, Monastic Commune of Tibet. So it's like the monasteries became, you know, a commune. It's just, oh, so cool. Very Epicurean in nature. So, is it a waste of resources? Maybe, but we produce enough nukes, you know. We're making more nuclear reactors, and I really feel like doing it. You know, I hope I get the achievement. I don't know if I actually have to nuke mainland Denmark or something else, but whatever. Let's see Reykjavik blow up. I'm sorry, people who live in Reykjavik. I've never been to Iceland. I really want to visit, but oh, there we go. Me plutonium. I just got the achievement. I nuked Denmark. Poor Danes and Icelanders. Poor you. But now, at least, this area of the world is kind of useless. Hey, I didn't realize that we had a People's Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. I'm actually really curious once we win the war against the Allies how the world is going to look. I imagine the Soviets won't be able to just annex all of this crap, but I'm curious to see how the AI handles annexing and puppeting and so on and so forth. And I'm also curious to what we will be able to take. My spidey senses tell me we are totally gonna envelop Chinese units over here, and we're gonna win this crap. Actually, not even Chinese units. Most of these are actually American divisions. Meanwhile, our war participation is just dropping to the bottom. Or, well, not dropping. I mean, I think we peaked at like 32%. But, you know, with so many people just dying everywhere, the Soviets are, of course, going to get the upper hand. But I think nukes do play a role. I'm not sure how big of a role, though. I'm still quite impressed with Portugal not having turned, though. Like, 61% support over there. Sure, they have, wait, they have elections during a dictatorship? That's weird. Because Estado Novo was a military dictatorship, but oh well. Yeah. You know, I'm kind of annoyed, though, about this whole thing, because, see, the Soviets annexed a huge piece of Hungary here, and Hungary is a puppet of the Soviets, but the Hungarians don't have any claim on the land that the Soviets took. However, we claimed a bunch of German shit here, and it's all claimed by different German states and the Poles, although the Poles are in the Allies, so maybe that's understandable. But yeah, the fact that the Germans still claim this, and we have a lot lower manpower because of that, because it's counted as a non-core state. You know what I think they should add into the game? We have rockets now, right? V3s, which are the most advanced rockets this far. I think the Germans never really deployed the Venge Weapon 3. I'm not sure. They might have, but it was just a small number of them. And yeah, I mean, it would just be nice to have like nukes on those. That might be really interesting. Although maybe the targeting is the whole issue with that, so maybe not. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna change the symbol of our garrison units, the military police, with some infantry, to something other than an infantry helmet. Maybe we should have like I don't know. Let's go with the unicorn. Nah, let's do something more. Oh yes, yes, a rainbow, because that's totally relevant, right? All right, I'm really curious to see the effect of an atom bomb. We've already dropped one on Tokyo, but we're gonna do it again. Let's see. It says 7%, 95%, and 41. We'll click on Tokyo. Click there. Drop a bomb on Tokyo again, and I hope this really is helping out. Otherwise, it's just a waste of civilian lives and just lives in general. I mean, war is horrid. Let's check it out, shall we? Come on. It says 8%, 95 and 53. Right, so we are pushing that up quite fast. So we'll just keep at it then until the British surrender. Oh, we get participation from bombing. That's good. I see why the nukes help. So the Allies have air superiority here in Asia Minor, and I'm fighting them quite hard for Greece here. But I'm curious as you understand where the airplanes are coming from, because we've got Greece here with Crete, but there are no air bases, so where are the attacks actually being staged from? I mean, it's all controlled by us, right? Oh, maybe Cyprus. But Cyprus doesn't have anything either. Malta? No. Where are their air bases? Oh, this is fun. I actually realized that Tito is the leader here in Yugoslavia, so that's good. It's accurate. Although, I'm not sure he would be very fond of, you know, having a foreign power being in control of what he does. Although we'll say that communist Sweden's nice, right? So he's like, oh yeah, this is fine. Holy fucking shit, look at that. That is 148 divisions just here for some reason. I don't know why. Of course it's a diversion and all, but I don't think it's gonna hold out. Now, I'm gonna have to say sorry again to my Japanese viewers, or, you know, anyone who just dislikes the idea of nukes, which I hope is most people, because I'm bombing Tokyo once more. Let's check out how far that pushes the British, 65% or less, so they're only 30% away from collapsing, and I think if we just keep pushing it, the UK might actually surrender. Oh, you've got to love the encirclement that's going on here. I think there was a huge encirclement that I forgot to show over here. And just in this bubble, there are 15 divisions. There were a lot more. It was like probably, I'd guess, about 50 of them. So this is going very well for us. I think we are officially out of things to research. If we take a look here, I'm finishing up all the tank things. We finished up all the battleships, or there's just one super heavy left, even though we have the second one there. I think we researched, yes, all artillery, just everything, which is pretty darn cool. I hope the research pop-up disappears once all of these are finished. China should surrender any moment now. We have them at their heels, 100% towards capitulation, so maybe just another province. We just captured Nanjing there, so goodbye China. Or rather, goodbye old China and hello People's Republic of China. Yes, Joseph Stalin announces their capitulation. Now what's funny about being Comintern is actually that, you know, this was a civil war, right? The Chinese were trying to get all the shit, but the territory here became Soviet, which is kind of funny. And of course, we're gonna nuke Tokyo one more time. I don't know if you really want to see this. I'm just gonna keep on at it because 50 victory points. Nuking something that has 50 victory points is always better than nuking anything else. So I had my fleet in port here because, you know, I had to... Some ships took heavy damage. But apparently, there are a bunch of ships which will only be done in like 1965, 1962. It's just too much weight, so I'm gonna turn on automatic split. Oh my god, our fleet just got wrecked. I totally forgot about their air superiority on the way. There's just been a bunch of battles. Yeah, not good. Alright, so the British are at 75. It's the bottom number that matters, because once that reaches 95 and over, we can actually make the UK surrender from nukes only. But another bomb, another day. Apparently it feels like I've nuked Tokyo enough. Maybe I should move on to other targets, because it's stuck at 75% there. It's funny, because now I can click on these things and click research, but I doubt... Like, would that actually cancel the entire land doctrine I've researched? I'm not really in the mood for trying it out, actually. Alright, I dropped another nuke on Nagoya, is that what it's called? The other province right here. But it seems that the whole thing caps at 75%. Of course, I could try to nuke London, but their air superiority is just immense. So I do believe that we need to capture shit from the British to get them to surrender, but I just have to see that the Soviets win this first. Okay, there's one thing I hate. I'm low on pretty much all the resources because I depend so much on the Soviet Union, and they just turn to closed economy. They seem to keep doing that, like back and forth sometimes. You can see here. But it's kind of annoying because I feel like the Comintern, at least, should be like a closed economy within the Comintern, not each country to itself. Alright, we finally turned Portugal communist. That took a good while. Let's get a non-aggression pact and try to get them on our way. It seems like they are supporting the Soviets and the Republican Spain with troops, so that's good. Someone pointed out in the comments, and I thought that was pretty smart, but yes, Stalin is still alive, and it's 1954 now. He died March 2nd, I believe, 1953. So there's that, but you know, it's an alternate timeline, so we'll just say that he the people weren't as paranoid, maybe? I don't know. Alright, it's time. I think we're gonna try to nuke London. We've got a bunch of planes set up in southern England, some old strategic bombers, and what I'm just hoping is that we'll have a split second where we get superiority and I can bomb them. We tried this before, but you know, it's worth trying again. We do have so many bombs right now. There we go, we have superiority. Let's nuke London, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch this. Come on, don't get interrupted. Have the superiority, and kaboom! Goodbye, London. I'm so sorry. I do have quite a few British subscribers. Let's should we bomb Birmingham as well? I think we should. We have 2 bombs. Let's take the opportunity and totally wreck the Brits. Come on. Just atomic bombing of London. Actually, let's read this. A nuclear explosion has devastated the city of London today despite the city's anti-air defenses. United Kingdom was not prepared for this attack at 1 a.m. the 22nd of August 1954. 1 a.m. Oh my god, that was the people were sleeping. That must have been horrible. Big Ben chimed for the last time, having been melted by the blast. Early reports suggest Buckingham Palace has been completely leveled, and the whereabouts of the royal family are currently unknown. Cyril Colin has nevertheless been confirmed to have survived and is preparing a rousing speech for the radio later today. With morale at an all-time low, the British people is in dire need of this, or a very eloquent surrender. It's difficult to maintain a stiff upper lip in the face of a nuclear blast wave. Indeed. Now let's actually check out the British surrender. Yeah, doesn't really matter. We're just there to destroy their infrastructure, really. I'm really sorry, Dover. You'll have to go as well. Come on, blow up, blow up. Kaboom. It's nice. I think we'll be trying to take out ports and factories and just like as much as possible around here. I know that the troops won't just die off, but if we can take out air bases and such, they will be in trouble. Alright, we're gonna finish off Crete. We've taken Malta with paratroopers, and now we're just gonna land people over here. Alright, we're also retaking Cyprus and finally removing these air bases that we couldn't see until we took them, which is nice. So they'll finally stop bothering us here in the Mediterranean. It would seem like the Allies are making gains down here in China, but we seem to be taking the ports at least, which is good. Actually, they don't have any... Oh, no, this is a British port. I was like, it's a Soviet port. No, yeah. Well, they still have resources coming in. And this... We're doing pretty bad, but it seems like we split them into 2 camps at least. And yes, I'd really like to nuke them here. However, their air superiority is just insane at the moment, especially down here. I do have a bunch of fighters building up north, but yeah, we'll just store the nukes for now. Alright, we have temporary superiority here, so I'm going to start nuking the troops and see what kind of damage we can do. I'm especially probably trying to take down the ports if that's possible to help us out. See, I imagine there are a bunch of troops stationed all over the place here, so I'm just going to keep bombing Japanese territory. We do build quite a few nukes per year now. And yes, they did put in some more fighters and things over here, so we don't have superiority anymore, although maybe I should send them back. Oh, wait. I thought, yeah, we bombed over here, but apparently they're making a push up north. I just dropped 3 nukes in rapid succession over here. 1 here, 1 on the port, and 1 over here, and yet these troops are still well supplied and moving along and winning. It's kind of annoying me. Oh, when you drop a nuke, you can actually see how much national unity they lose. Maybe I should have checked that out. You know, by now I must have dropped at least 20 nukes, I think. But, honestly, why is the AI not dropping nukes? I don't see the US dropping nukes, I don't see the Soviets dropping nukes, and I definitely don't see the Soviets building up a navy or an air force. I don't understand why they're focusing so much on material. Like, I'd imagine that they have enough. But oh well, let's keep going. Alright, whilst the major powers battle it out in China and do all the crazy shit, I'm just gonna keep island hopping over to these places that no one really seems to care about, because it's nice to just eliminate them from, you know, the further away they are, the better. Canberra or Canberra? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to nuke you. I'm really exploiting the whole temporary air supremacy kind of mechanic, but it's fun. I wonder if I'll get an event for nuking Canberra. Sydney's also gonna have to go, and I'll also go ahead and drop one on Melbourne here once. Oh, we don't have any nukes right now. Okay, well, I keep just wasting them. That's nice. Also, our landing down here didn't really work out. I dropped onto 1 unit of Chinese infantry, and they just obliterated my 2 paratrooper divisions. But I have 2 more here, and I'm recruiting 4, so maybe we'll be able to push back. They haven't tried to attack us, so maybe I should actually manually push in? I don't know. I'm actually going to have to give control of Switzerland to Italy here, because 1, it makes sense, and even though we're going to lose a few factories, it's just, they're kind of rebellious at the moment, and I just can't deal with that. Who said nukes don't work? Apparently this entire invasion has been countered by just nuking Kuala Lumpur. I think we'll take the honor for that. They just landed a shit ton of troops here, so I'm going to just leave this area. At least we made them commit troops somewhere else, which is pretty good, instead of like focusing on a main region. Well, seems like we lost the entire paratrooper division thing. Shit. Oh, they're here. I didn't notice this, but I'm sending my actual military divisions here to help out in this, and I'll probably send some bombers and fighters and shit. It's just so annoying. I thought this game would like come to an end a long time ago, actually like 10 years ago. Oh, just one thing, I've also received a lot of comments saying that I should break with the Soviet Union and try to destroy them after we've won against the Allies. I'm sorry, but that's just crazy. That's just impossible. Like, maybe in the future, once I become better at Hearts of Iron 4, but I actually have my doubts. I have to play really gaming to do that, and I just haven't done that. And they are all powerful at the moment. Good thing is that the AI seems to have caught on to making a naval invasion here. I don't know if that's actually going to be possible, but I imagine it's because the British just have put as many divisions as possible here in the Iberian Peninsula, whilst just leaving this area defenseless. Wellington, New Zealand, I'm very sorry, New Zealand subscribers, but I just had to do it, because why not? You know, I really feel like doing a naval invasion into Britain, but I'm afraid that we'll lose this front, so I'm really just gonna reinforce here, try to push them back, and then if I see an opportunity, I'll put my fleet on it and try to just flush some troops over. I think that would be pretty nice. Oh, I just love the Swedish army. We are so good. There are so many divisions here, and yet we are able to just like be the best support ever. Yes, we encircled a few there. The only problem is that the Spanish, they didn't really defend this coast very well, and they don't exactly have a lot of divisions apparently. They still only have 22 after so many years. You'd think that they'd learn something, but yeah, we've surrounded them, and we're just gonna keep pushing here. Perfect, we've surrounded another group. We took Bilbao, and now we're just gonna finish that off. I'm really happy, and we haven't really lost that many men in the process. Alright, we've cut them off here. Now it's time to encircle them and finish them off. And I saw... oh wait, I turned them off. Yes, there are a few plans of invasion here. There were more. There was even a forward line into... like Birmingham or something. I think it was probably the Soviets, but I don't understand why they just don't go through it. Just like, please do it. Maybe I should put my fleet out there and see if they execute it. Oh yes, we're gonna overrun so many divisions now. It's so satisfying. It's what's the total? Can we see 40 divisions stuck here? Oh, and I actually realized that I could change colors finally on the different armies, which is pretty cool. So we've got red, green, and blue, which go pretty well together. Alright, our divisions have prepared for 92 days, only 2 days left. I've put a lot of Air Force onto the English Channel here. Apparently, they've been shooting down quite a lot, so we lost a little bit of control, but we had superiority for a long while there. And now, I've moved in my fleet to escort our invasion, which is to come very soon. And suddenly, the AI just decides, oh, I'm gonna set up some plans as well, and I think that's pretty good. So hopefully we'll keep control and we'll be able to shuffle over troops. This is gonna be really risky because, again, this is like our entire army or offensive army going in one go, and if we lose them all, we'll lose a lot of manpower. I don't know if we can fail. We have to succeed. Alright, let's do it. We've lost air superiority. Apparently they've got a bunch of naval bombers as well trying to kill me, but let's do it. Let's try our best. May the gods be with you. Or not gods, we are communists, so may Marx and Engels follow you through on the beaches of England. Actually, I realized we can only do the infantry divisions first. Not because... I think it's, one, we needed too many convoys, and two, landing tanks first is kind of weird, I guess. We have landed. They have some submarines after us, but we have our navy here escorting, so we should be fine. We are pushing in for London already. That's great, and it seems like it's very badly defended, so we should be taking it down pretty quickly. I imagine the UK should surrender very fast as well, since, yeah, I mean, they only need, we only need like 25% of their victory points. And now we're sending over the tanks and mobile infantry and rocket artillery to finish them off. I'm also putting some paratroopers here. I'll probably not land them there, but I just need them down here because I forgot them. London has fallen, ladies and gentlemen. It is ours. Of course, we have to capture the entire surrounding area to get any sort of event, I think. But we're doing pretty well here. Boom! Oh, yes, there we go. That was, we nuked them to oblivion, and, of course, they only needed their capital to fall, really, for them to be completely destroyed. So now we're just gonna clean up, occupy Britain, and be awesome. Actually, I wonder what else we've taken with us. No, they still have their government in exile. We'll invade Ireland, of course, but now the British, or the European shores are so much safer because we don't have to worry about American shit and, you know, them trying to invade all the time. Alright, folks, I think that will be a good end for this particular episode. We have achieved what our ancestors, the Vikings, once dreamed of achieving. Of course, actually, they did achieve it. Almost entire conquest. There was only a little county down here that ended up surviving and retaking most of the Viking lands. But anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I mean, this has been really cool. We are, of course, going to continue the next episode and finally finish off the remainder of the allies with our beautiful nukes and things. And yes, in the meantime, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel out. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, this has been GameGabster. Farewell.